Hello everyone, I'm Himawari, and oh, there's the camera. I'm Himawari. You know what? Let's get out of this little silly little car, okay? Let's do that. Hello everyone, it's me Himawari, and today I'm gonna be doing something that's really silly and unnecessary and not needed at all for VShip. But today I'm gonna there's today. I can't even do the first video of 2024 and I'm already stuttering like an idiot. Okay, well that's I've already ruined it. God damn. I'm in a world called 100 cars. I mean, there's got to be 100 cars. Well, I've been here before. There's actually other vehicles here, but that means I'm going to be reviewing all of these vehicles, not in all one video because that would get really old and boring. So I'm going to review 10 vehicles per video until we get through all the vehicles here. That means literally every vehicle. So let's start off with our first vehicle, shall we? This is our first car. I call it the McDonald's Go-Go because, well, it's the color scheme of McDonald's. So you got the red body right here, and okay, well, there's a jet flying over us right now. You could please stop being so damn loud, Mr. Jet? I'm sorry, you had to see that. As I was saying, this is the McDonald's Go-Go. That's what I like to call it. Because like I was saying, you see, it's got the red body and then you got the yellowish. Well, it's more of a sandish kind of color. But it's not. Oh, there's a chicken, by the way, just walking around. I named him Mr. Balls. It was supposed to be Mr. Balla, or Mr. Balla, but I realized that Balls sounds funnier, and also Balla, I believe that's the name of somebody else. But as I was saying, so you got this sandish, yellowish kind of roof right here. It's very disgusting. Um, and the wheels, they're basic wheels. I mean, this car is not very impressive, to be honest. I wouldn't drive it. But in the meantime, we're gonna go give it a little test drive to see how it drives. So now that we're inside the car, we see that there's no bottom. There's no floor in this damn car. So you can clearly see my feet are literally touching the wood right now. And there goes that jet. I don't know where it is. But so yeah, the door, we have to there's only one way to get out. I can't just climb through. I have to click this thing, which is the door handle, and so I hop out instantly, and so you just have to hop back in your driver's seat. And when you're in the driver's seat, you have four buttons. Well, actually, you have five. Well, you got the key, which turns on the car. This button to bring the car back. You have the horn right here, so we can get a little test right now. Yep, so we got a little goofy out horn. So we press it again. It goes. So yeah, it's like a little clown. It tells you, "Hey, get out of the way, you little goofy goers." We press it one more time, and then we see that this car is very much a joke. And then we got this car, which is the car music. So let's turn the car on. So let's turn off the music before we get copyrighted, and let's give it a little drive. So now that we're driving the car is not very fast. It makes me a little goofy out horn right here, and so I'm driving actually on the patio on the upper level of this car center. I'm about to run over the chicken. I just hit the chicken, and okay, I just went through, and I've already crashed it. Now that I've finished driving the McDonald's Go-Go, it's time I give it a rating. So, for the McDonald's Go-Go, unfortunately, this is a really goofy, silly looking car. It's very badly designed. There's no windows, there's no mirrors. I can't look back. I can turn my head 360, but that's unhealthy. There's no floor on the car, so my feet got really badly hurt. Luckily, I was wearing my very protective shoes that have my feet exposed. But the rating overall, it gets a 2 out of 10 for me. So the only thing that saved it, I do think the music was pretty good. I just couldn't play it because, well, copyright. But let's move on to the next car, shall we? For our second vehicle a day, vehicle day? What? For our second vehicle of the day, we have what I call the Red Disappointment. Now, the Red Disappointment it's not a car, it's a tractor. So right off the bat, we're already off to a really bad start. Like I said, it's a tractor. So as you can see, it's a three-wheel drive. It only has three wheels. There's a little latch down there. Oh wait, no, that's the sign for the tractor. As I was saying, so the red disappointment is just a tractor. There's nothing all that special about it. We have some exhaust in right here for the smoke. I really don't know why I'm doing this. I should have done something else. So it has some exhaust just that steam come out so that it doesn't overheat. And right here we see we have this very poorly drawn systems of wires and all the innards of the red disappointment tractor. And we've taken a look at the big old fat old wheel right here. Let me just readjust the camera so we can see the wheel better. So as you can see, as I was saying about this big old fat wheel right here, the wheel is very low quality. We have this little thing right here that if we were to take it out, the whole tractor wheel would fall right off. The tires are very badly worn. You can see I could just run my fingers across, and so yeah. And back here we have a little latch that we could theoretically hook things to, but there's nothing for me to hook up here. You got a little staircase right here that I can get up on, and you got over here, and see we got these two little wheels, just as bad as quality, but so yeah, and we have a little like exhaust steam engine thing right here, which I can actually sit on. Yes, this is very uncomfortable. The metal thingy is in my ass, so let me just get out before I start bleeding. So first impressions of it so far, very disappointed because it is the red disappointment. But now I'm gonna take it for a drive, and we're gonna see how it drives, and then after that, I'll give it its official rating. Let's get on the road. First things first, before I started driving, you see we got the controls right here. I don't know how to get out. Oh, there's the door handle, which this is a tractor. It should not have, but the red disappointment does come with that. The keys are all the way there, and my little short hands can't even reach that, so I guess I'm not going anywhere. But now we can listen to the horn, and the horn makes a little sound. Okay, so it does sound like a truck or like a car, which is interesting because this is a tractor, and tractors have steering wheels, so yeah, so I can't even hold it down, and so yeah, right off the bat. Now let's get started. Let me just reach. Okay, it sounds like an engine. The engine is very noisy, and there's already music blasting from the um. How do you turn? Okay, there we go. Okay, well let's start driving. Okay, so this tractor, it's surprisingly the red disappointment is surprisingly fast for a tractor. It should not be this fast, but it's actually not that bad of a tractor. So you can see. Okay, I already hit it. I already hit a wall. Okay, as I was saying, okay, and you hear the tire screeching there. Tractors don't do that because tractors are very slow. They're used for farm labor, which to help crop the fields and stuff like that. I don't even know if that was the proper phrasing. I keep smashing into the wall, but it drives relatively well, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. So there's a problem right there. If you're trying to make turns, this car will make a bunch of weird sounds. It's very annoying. It makes my ears bleed. Um, so yeah, it's solid for a tractor, I guess. I don't know. But now that we've driven a little and see how it drives. Okay, yep, you see I just drifted there. Very uncontrollable driving. So let's give it its official rating. So visually, the red disappointment is very disgusting, and I would never touch this thing. As the Grinch song said, I wouldn't touch this thing with a 39.5-foot pole. So yeah, stay away from the red disappointment. Surprisingly, it drives relatively well, so that'll save it. But either way, it's not a car, so it gets a 4 out of 10 for me. Let's move on to the next car, shall we? And for our third car of the day, as you can see, this is what I call the 1931 motor container engine. It is, or as I call it, the trash can, the mobile trash can. That's what we're gonna call it now. So the mobile trash can is it's it I don't even know. I don't know at this point. It's just sad, kind of like this video. But as I was saying, this vehicle is just sad. I mean, I don't even know what I don't get. I don't even what am I looking at here? This is literally. It looks like something. Okay, look. Anyway, as I was saying, so you got these big old wheels that. Okay, in reality, these are just really fancy trash can lids that they stuck on here and nailed in with a bolt. So that comes with the wheels. And as you can see right here, these black thingies right here. This is the exhaust pipe that actually leads into this big old tank. This is where you actually keep your gas in the car so that it actually can move forward. And you see these pipes right here. These pipes are actually the water filters. They actually filter water through here, so you can I don't know, but and then you got so we got back here. Um, you see these bolts right here? There's actually a third wheel, so this is another three-wheel drive. I hesitate to say car, but so yeah, how about we let's take a look at the back, shall we? So as you can see, the back we have this really stupid looking wheel. Looks like something out of the Flintstones. I don't get that. And then right here we have the coal storage system because this car does use coal, which is really dumb. But oh no, here's the this is how you enter the car, or the vehicle, which is it's just really bad. But this mobile contraption is just really weird. But so as you can see, here's the controls. We got I can sit on these things right here, so we can get a good view of that. Let me just turn on my camera. So as I was saying, I can sit on okay, my camera is all the way up there. But yeah, so I can sit on here. It's very uncomfortable because my butt is literally going through the metal. That should not be possible. And so yeah, and if I was actually sitting here, I'd be getting in the way of the levers right behind me. So I would be like every time someone's trying to move the levers. Let's just get off and continue with the review. So I'm inside of the mobile trash can, and this thing, I don't even know where to start. Okay, apparently it's a steam car. I guess it's the steam car. We're calling it the steam car now. I've changed its name like 2 times now, but it's a steam car. So we can see, we got a little horn right here. It actually, and that's actually a train horn, which should not make sense. But so that we got a key. I don't know why there's a key on the lever, but that's just how the manufacturers made it. And this video was made very cheaply. So let's turn on the car and let's drive, shall we? As you can see, it has a very loud startup. So if it shuts up, okay, there. Now we can start driving. So, the mobile trash can or the steam car, or whatever this game wants to call it, it also like the Red Disappointment drives surprisingly well. It's really fast. I can even drive without any hands, which is really weird. But so the steering wheel is very bad. Well, okay, whoa, okay. I almost tipped the thing over, but smooth driving. I don't know what this lever's for. It doesn't move. It's just the keys in there. But oh, there's that jet I was telling you about. It's right above me. But so yeah, it handles turns relatively well. Okay, well that was a lie. So turning with this thing is really poor. When you try to turn, your car will do a complete loop around, which is not good for traffic stuff. And I'm gonna go through an alley and see how this thing handles just getting through tight corners. And I just hit a wall, but that's not important. Um, so yeah, not really much else to say. Let me park this car and I'll give it its official rating. So for the mobile trash can, visually it's just if the Red Disappointment was a disappointment, this one is just sad. Visually, it sucks. I don't know what's going on here. The horn is just completely off. I mean, this lever is totally useless. The steering wheel is really bad. Turning is just really bad. Um, the wheels are very slippery. It's just, so overall, I say it gets a 1 out of 10 for me. So yeah, very sad car indeed. Let's move on to our fourth car. So for our fourth car of the day, we have the Smurfy Smurf van. As you can see, it's an entirely blue van that is very short. I'm almost as tall as the van. Let me just stand right next to it so you'll get a height comparison. Yeah, this is a very small van. So I don't know what you're gonna store in the back there. It's very small. And I hope that's not what she said, because if she says that, just don't just give up. As I was saying, the Smurfy Smurfman. So visually, finally we have a decent looking car, and it's actually a car this time. So I mean, yes, it is on the shorter side or the smaller sides for a van, but it's not too bad. As you can see right here, the headlights, they look just like normal headlights should. And so we got the front right here. I can't open the front because this is VRCHAT and they don't have that kind of details in here yet. But we have a little symbol right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But there's really nothing special going on with the front. The wipers are right here, as you can see. So yeah, pretty decent. We got mirrors this time, so we can actually. So I want to look out the window, or look at my rear, see what's going on behind me. The tires are a little low, but that shouldn't be a problem for today. Oh, it's got quite a few vans. Now I've been told to stay away from these vans, but I thought it was if it was white vans you need to stay away from. So if a blue van approaches you, you can step in, you can hop right in. It's perfectly fine. Just take my word for it. So let's go look in the cargo or the back area of the van, shall we? So coming around the back side of the van, you can see it looks just like any other van, and if we hop right in, we just face through. So as you can see, unlike other vans, this van actually comes with shelves. Now it is very tightly cramped in here, and there's a little map you can sit on. So it's not too bad. There's very limited space in here. I mean, you could sleep on these, but they're really not meant for that. They're meant to support things like your groceries or parts or stuff like that. So pretty decent. I'm actually sitting in it properly if my legs weren't phasing through. But overall, interesting, but very inconvenient if you want to sit back here. Now, let's go inside of the van in the front and get ready to drive it. So I'm inside of the Smurfy Smurf van, and it looks like a... Okay, well, we are lacking a passenger chair, which is a little strange, although you can sit on the floor, which is not very safe, but, yay, I guess? I don't know. So it's called the VWT6, but I'm calling it the Smurfy Smurf van. As you can see, there's no real horn, but we can still make horn right here. So, okay, it sounds like this car, and the rear view mirror, it doesn't work. So if you want to look behind, you actually have to turn around. And as you can see, if you try to look out from the left side, you won't see jack shit. But if you look from the right side, if you have to really lean back, and you still can't see jack shit. But so here's the problem, and I guess one problem is the left tire is facing through whatever this is in the car, which is a big no-no. And also the dashboard is literally behind the steering wheel, so I have to literally lean up, and then I see there's nothing on the dashboard. So right off the bat, you already have a really failed contraption. It has a key where the key it should be. So let's go. Oh, and here's another problem. Like I said, even though it does have mirrors, the mirrors do not work, so you can't see jack shit with these mirrors. These mirrors are just for decoration. The windshield wipers also don't work at all, which is already giving off really bad vibes to me. But let's go for a drive, and then we'll give it a rating. So I'm driving the Smurfy Smurf van, and no, I am not old enough to drive, but we're going to forget that. This van is very fast, and okay, yeah, the Smurfy Smurf van is very fast. Much faster than a normal van would be. I didn't think vans could go this fast. But so yeah, the van is overall very nice, I will say. I keep screeching the tires and smashing into things, but the van overall drives very well. Um, the speed. Okay. I think I just killed somebody. I'm sorry, sir. I will not see you in court. Okay, but as I was saying, so this car it's very fast. So that's one negative. The speed is very uncontrollable. Once you hit the gas pedal, the speed goes to like 180, like in a second. And Tesla can't even do that, which is insane. But we're gonna just continue driving, and you know what? Actually, no. I think we've done enough driving for today. Let me just stop the car, and then once the car is stopped and hits the wall, there we go. I will give it its rating. Despite the size of the car, it drove pretty well. The speed was a bit of an issue. The inside of the car was just really odd. I mean, the best thing this car has going about it, aside from the fact that, it's an actual car, the back is just very inconvenient, but I see the idea there. But I think so far this was the best car of today. So overall, the Smurf Spring Van gets about a 6 out of 10. So with that, let's move on to the fifth car of today. For our fifth car of the day, we have the minibus. And now, the minibus, as the name implies, is a very mini bus. That wasn't English. As you can see, it's got four-wheel drive because there's four wheels, and the headlights work pretty well. There are mirrors. They don't work, but they are blue instead of black, so there's that. I guess it's more pretty. Overall, it's just your average bus. Nothing wrong with the tires. Unlike the Smurfy Smurf van, the tires are actually well proportionally sized, and they don't go through the car. Or at least maybe not. We'll see. Um, So yeah, nothing else to say. It's just your typical bus, but it's just mini, so that's kind of cute, but not really. No one thinks cars are cute. But let's go around the back. Let's see what we got there, shall we? So going around the back of the of the bus, you see, okay, it's just there. But if we go inside, we could see all the chairs work just fine. We could sit right here. Your legs do go through the chair, but that's not really a problem. I'm still comfortable, and so all the seats work. And if we go up to the front, there is actually no door on the side, which is strange. So that means you can't get in the bus. You have to get in the bus in the back, which is very unreasonable and very dumb, if I might add. And here's what I was saying. See, the mirrors are blue or baby blue instead of black, like they were in the Smurfy Smurf van. So there's that. Now let's go sit in the driver's seat. So the driver's seat, wheels on the bus. I'm assuming that's the song we can play, which is brilliant. Let me just play it right now. Okay, let me turn that off before I get copyrighted. So we got the honker right here, so we can press that right now, and it sounds just like the Smurfy Smurf van did, which is, I mean, I guess, okay, whatever. I mean, so we got this thing which doesn't do anything, looks like a flower, which is weird. So the keys are right there, which I thought they should be on this side, but whatever. Okay, so we get out of the car, and there is no rear view mirror, so you kind of already lost me there, but no matter. If we turn around, we actually have better visibility than in the Smurfy Smurf van. So now we're going to drive the car, and we're going to see how well it drives. And then I'm going to give it its official rating for the day. So, the minibus, it drives pretty reasonably. It's actually the most normal drive I've had today. It's not as fast as a Smurfy Smurf van, but hey, the Smurfy Smurf van was a little too fast for me anyway. The tires don't screech as you just saw when I made the turn. It turns much more better than the Smurfy Smurf van. Um, so yeah, overall the bus is good. We played the honky, so we can play the beat again, and we can just when we do that, we can just play along, and then we got. Well, now that that's over with, now I can park the minibus, and I can give it its official rating. So overall, the minibus was actually probably. I know I said this last time, but I think it was actually better than the Smurfy Smurf van because unlike the Smurfy Smurf van, this car knows not to speed. Well, I guess because it's a bus. So overall, I mean, there are some flaws. The mirrors don't work, as I said. There is no rear view mirror. If you want to get into the minibus, you have to go in through the back, which is very inconvenient. Your legs go through the seat, but that's not really too big of an issue for us playing VR chat. So, oh well. But overall, I would give the minibus. The minibus will get a 7 out of 10. And now that I've ranked, or not ranked, now that I reviewed 5 of the cars that I promised for today, now let's head back up to the office and we'll do an overview, we'll pick the best one, and we'll say our goodbyes. So, of the 5 cars that we reviewed today, obviously the one that landed in first place and the best car of today was in fact the minibus. With a very nice drive, while there was some issue with the mirrors there, it was a very effective vehicle, so the minibus wins today. And with that, that concludes our first part of our special review series for all these cars, and even the helicopter that's making so much damn noise behind me. But either way, thank you all so much for enjoying this video, and it's so nice to be back in 2024. I'll see you guys in the next video, or at least Drago will. Goodbye everyone, we'll see you next time.